Okay, so we're going to play some bid games here. And we've got our first one. Let's see, we've got Albion Industrial going first, the Nordic Patriotic, sandwiched between Albion and Rusviet, which should be interesting, and then Polania Militant. So then let's go ahead and look at our tier list here real quick. We got Albion Industrial down at F, Nordic Patriotic at B, Rusviet Agricultural at A, and Polania Militant at A as well. Polania Militant goes last. Nordic Patriotic I like, but it's definitely weakened by the fact that it's between Rusviet and Albion. I think Rusviet Agricultural might be the safest bet here, so that's where I'm gonna start. I like Polania Militant. The fact that they go last is concerning. Hey, Evil Tim, how's it going? 4-month strength, thank you, sir. Yeah, it has been a little while. Whoa, Derp comes out on Polania Militant at 10 coin. Just like that. Well, I mean, I'm certainly staying on Rusviet Agricultural with that kind of coin on Polania Militant. I'm a sucker for Polania. I really like to play them. But wait, that's really steep. I mean, I don't hate the bid. The fact is Rusviet's going to keep coming up, and all of these are going to get a lot more expensive before we get to Albion Industrial. I'm still on Rusviet here. Yeah, Kaz, I think the combos are pretty interesting. I kind of regret Albion Industrial being in the mix, to be honest, because it just inflates everything else. I mean, Polania Militant can be a good combination in this game, I think. Not gonna let me have it. Stay on Rusviet at least one more round, and then we've got to do some thinking about this. I pitch jumping over to Polania Militant. Polania Militant makes a lot of coin, and with the right encounters, it can be absolutely unstoppable. But without the right encounters, even Polania Militant has a really good, strong economy, depending on how you start out. You can get a lot of... Oh, derp. I feel like Albion Industrial can play economy in big games. Both it and Nord is awkwardly placed here. Yeah, you're stuck between Polania Militant and Nordic Patriotic if you're Albion, the same way you're stuck between Rusviet and Albion if you're Nordic. Just think Polania Militant. I mean, Derp has a way proving people wrong, but that just 15 seems steep here. Well, no, guys. So Rusviet Agricultural can definitely beat Albion Industrial by 10, I think. Let's go Rusviet one more round. Honestly, I kind of don't want to play Rusviet. I really like Nordic Patriotic. Did Rye Pitch? Oh, it's Rye Pitch's turn. Yeah, I might go Albion Industrial if it gets too expensive here. Rye Pitch bids up Nordic Patriotic. See, with Nordic Pat, you're just If you're going to go for enlist, you have to go grab that farm. Right there in Rusviet's territory, because you're not going to get Albion's farm. You're not going to get a quick mech. Good chance you get bumped back to base by Rusviet. I just don't want any part of Nordic in this game. Polania going last. If Polania didn't go last and if Derp wasn't bidding it up so high, I'd be really tempted to jump on it. Gee, it's expensive right now. Nordic needs to go upgrade star. I mean, wouldn't you go power star, Kaz, before you go upgrade star? Rusviet might upgrade a few times. Albion Industrial might upgrade a few times. Ooh. Oh, I'm tempted, but I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're there yet. I mean, Rusviet Agricultural at just 4 coins above Nordic Patriotic. With Albion and Rusviet as neighbors. Still think is the best deal on the board. Yeah, the Power Star does mean a late rush to the factory, which may not be a great option in this game considering the way you're pinned between your neighbors. Derp's got Polania Militant all the way up to 17. Huh. No one wants Albion Industrial. 14 is starting to sound really expensive for Rusviet Agricultural. Kind of want to do it, guys. Don't buy Albion. Don't do it, man. Let's go Rusviet one more time. Oh, BB doesn't hesitate. Oh. So let's think about this. Nordic Patriotic's going to be high power. Albion Industrial's probably not going to be high power unless they go for upgrades. This is the industrial mat. Polania Militant is probably going to be low power, but they can hide on the water. Rusviet Agriculture is going to be hot. Agricultural is going to be high power. Doesn't have a lot of trouble getting combats. No one's really threatening them except Polania Militant, but Polania Militant is a little bit slow to get the mechs out unless you just get the right encounter. Don't like it. Don't like it. A steep bid. If I get bumped one more time, I think I'm going Albion. See if Rye Pitch does it. I don't want to play Albion, to be honest. Wasn't ready to do it with Rusviet at 14. All right, Derp is going Albion. He just got unlocked off of Polonium Militant. A soft spot for underdogs. Give Albion a go. I need someone to bid Rusviet. Derp won't do it. He's going to bid Albion right here. Watch him do it. Watch him do it. Don't do it, Derp. Want it. Want it. He's thinking too long about it, which means he's going to do it. I'm pretty sure. Come on, Derp. Come on. Gonna do. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. Okay. And that's okay though. That is okay. So let's get these on the screen. Gonna take just a second here. These bids there. I actually have a strat with Albion Industrial that I've never gotten to try in a bid game. So I think if BB hadn't knocked Derp off of Polonium Militant, I think I would have gotten it. It was just still, I think NordPat was at 9 the last time I got a chance. All right, no one's created the game. Let's go ahead and create the game. Play and go, normal, IFA. 4 players, match choices, private game, create. Everybody in here. Unless somebody already made the game. You know what? Let's go ahead and create it now. Okay, this will work. Looks like Rusviet already made it. Gotta get Derp in here. Yeah, I kind of wanted Albion Industrial. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. So let's see, we got a 16 coin bid. What do you guys think? Do we need tier 2 for that? We might need tier 2 for that. Lock in Derp. There it is. What did Rusviet end up on? Ended up on Nordic Patriotic, and BB got Polonium Militant. Yeah, I'm going to be watching, I mean, really all 3 of them closely, but Nordic and Albion are especially interesting, these combinations. All right, guys, we got foundations. Guess we'll be going for that. Polonium Militant going last. Albion Industrial going first. Nordic going second, and we are going... So if you're Albion here, do you just go ahead and move so as not to risk Nordic taking your village? I mean, why would Nordic take the village, right? There's no way you don't get bumped with the patriotic board. There's no way you get a mech out here before Albion makes it to there. Just makes Albion's life more difficult. Yeah, not going to take a chance though. I'm going to take a chance. So Nordic could open with a trade for 2 oil, set up an upgrade, and that's what they're going to do. We're going to produce because we're Rusviet. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. This should be interesting. And we got to beat Albion Industrial. Melania Militant has a few legitimate openings. You can kind of start trading for metal, moving early, or you can go for enlist early and just kind of pray that you get metal off the encounter. Melania starts off with a produce, which I haven't really seen before. Okay, we're going to see some quick mechs out of Albion, I think. Probably going to go for the encounter turn, I think. Ooh. Oh. Could be bad for us, guys. He's planning to go to this this village here, and then he can backdoor a metal. We may have to do something about that. That in mind. Okay, is Polania going with the mine opening? Or Militant? That would be interesting. I think the coin enlist, yeah, coin enlist, really solid choice. Getting that out before even Albion Industrial has any mechs, so that's pretty quick. I was right about the encounter, just not the one he would take. Okay to come off this back line though, because there's no Saxony in the game to rush him. Ooh. Take a mill on that oil, but I think, yeah, the food's the obvious choice. This is nice too, because he can, if he wants, he can trade for 2 metal, get an enlist with the industrial board. All right. I think we're gonna go to 8 workers here because we have foundations of the empire. So it just gives us an opportunity to get that, plus 6 workers is obviously a very viable strat for Rusviet Agricultural. So what do we see here? We see a trade for 2 metal. I think it's got to be 2 metal, right? Yeah. Coin enlist. Once again, gets it out before Nordic or Polania make their first mech. Both of these boards make mechs kind of slowly. Polania, of course, having that 3 metal cost. And Nordic having to pay 4 from the start. Ooh. Nordic's got an opportunity to get some metal here if they want. Unfortunately, fortunately for us, they cannot go with 3 pop 5 resources. They can pay the money for the 2. Food. This is a setup I've used before with Nordic, but not as often with Patriotic. Let's river walk. Go get ourselves some food. So we've got a choice here. We could forgo this encounter up here and bring another worker down here, which would enable us to build a mech much sooner. Ooh, balanced workforce out of Polania. That was bold. That was a tough choice right there. Sticking with the pack, obviously not making the bid yet. Thing is, I think we want the popularity. In any case, we're going to trade for the oil right now because we're going to need the upgrade. We're going to want to upgrade the bolster and the enlist so that producing 7 food plus this one gives us enough for 4 enlists. Think we'll get any upgrades off of Nordic Pat? Lania really taking a risk there with balanced workforce, slowing their game down admittedly a lot. Did Derp go with Rally? He did. Got the factory rush going. Ooh, bring in all 4 workers. Just got that coin enlist, and I'm guessing the combat cards. Yep. You know what? I don't feel good about Nordic right there. I might go for the encounter if they weren't, but I want to be able to make a mech here. Sort of at will. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm going to be 1 food short. That's why I bring all the workers. I was just talking about how I needed to make 7 food. Oh well. I might get lucky on the encounter later. There's Burrow. Ooh, gonna go for Polania's encounter there. Can Polania move next time? They can. I don't think they wanted to. I think they probably wanted to produce, right? Seaworthy. What's the best way we can handle this? Yeah, Polania forced to move now. Maybe just leave it at that. Although you're going to get that wood taken if you don't move it. Albion really interfering with Polania's game right now. Polania wanted to leave that there, produce into probably a mine. Because production's over 4 wood. I don't really think this is the encounter you wanted to see as Polania. You can get that mech, but it's going to cost all 4 of your coins. He's going to do it, though. What do you do now? Go for the oil? 1 worker and 3 oil, maybe? It'd be hard to do this in tier 1, isn't it? What did he do? He paid the 2 pop. Yeah, the worker's nice, but... yeah, it's an expensive mech. Not only do you pay the 4 coin, but you miss out on getting 4 coin for deploying a mech. Huge shift. What do we see out of Nordic here? Reduce to 5 workers. What did Albion do? Albion enlisted. Combat card enlist. We need our combat cards as Rusviet, don't we? So far, the combat cards are not being kind. Not great. Probably a good time for Polania to bolster into their upgrade, right? What they're gonna do. I'd say move deploy. Or they might want to upgrade their build. Nope, move deploy. The merge is the 1 mech. Albion have an upgraded move, they do not. Gonna go for mech number 3. Got a nice little lead over the pack right now. Nordic ready to make their 2nd mech, which means this turn we have to make a means we're gonna have to make a mech. What's Nordic at? A lot of pop. Oh gosh. Gotta be speed, right? May come for us anyway, but at least with speed we could counterattack. Soft target. Albion's just got the 2 combat cards, this is true, but we're sitting on 5 food. Disrupt, there's a lot of incentive to disrupt our game as well. Nordic does not have the innovative board, so they cannot spend our food right away if they take it. All right. See what Nordic does here. Here's move number 1. I get to the factory before Albion. He leaves now, he can't get that worker star. He might want to do. Does not look like he's coming for me. He wants to set himself up to produce food and to enlist. Does he have an upgraded produce? He does not. Alright, well, we're breathing a sigh of relief there. Nordic could have really messed with our game if he'd been willing to commit the power and the resources. This spot is also safe now. At least for now. I mean, good factory card up here, I guess, from down here. Not completely safe. Ooh, upgrade star incoming. Who was it? Kaz said maybe the upgrade star. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it might happen. But we're not going to get any power off of upgrades, unfortunately. Might as well go that. That's still 3 coin, maybe. Okay, so how do we salvage the fact that we had to bring an extra worker down here? What I would normally do is I would bolster 2 more times and get to 15 power. Trade for some oil and move and get an upgrade off of, get an extra power off of this enlist bonus right here. And upgrade, say, move and deploy. Bonnie is doing over here. Gonna get mech number 2. I'm gonna have to add a turn though, unfortunately. Right. Albion looking to set themselves up to build some buildings. What's their popularity situation? Only at 2. Interesting chat message. We misclicked. Oh, he produced on produced a worker instead of metal for glass mech. Glass mech instead of worker. So let's think about this. Oh, that would have been a pop. Forgot about them building this building. We could have gone here instead. But that's okay, we have a plan. We're going to trade 2 oil. Going to move. Upgrade. We'll upgrade our move and our deploy. We'll trade for food and a metal. Get our last enlist and the power star. And then trade for another mech. That ought to do it, right? There's no one we can steal the resources we need from. Go pick on Albion, I guess. We just wanted to say forget popularity. Does Albion have shield? So would they be sitting at 4 power? Deciding not to leave that metal in our reach. That building gonna turn green? There it goes. Nordic going for the upgrade. Go grab an encounter. They're sitting at 2 pop. Just gonna take the $2 and 1 popularity. And I meant to build a mill. Oh no. Oh, so he could produce the last mech and his workers. I mean, don't say good game, derp. Not yet. You're only 9 coins ahead of me. I mean, you're way ahead. You're killing it. You may not have a path to 6 stars, but still way ahead. Oh, our first battle. Melania on the factory. Ooh, 2 battles. Yeah, I should be fine. All right. Pretty cheap combat against Nordic. Takes the factory, gets the factory card. Nordic doesn't put up much of a fight. Still maybe eyeing that power star. 2 mechs left to build. Ooh. Painful. And stealing this metal gives Polania another mech. Look at us trailing the pack even before the bids. Not ideal. Buildings and pop. I mean, they need popularity if they're going to produce anymore because they have 0. Okay, we are definitely, I think we're going to play for tier 2 this game. Trades for 2 metal. Artillery out of Nordic. Okay, let's move. Let's get a popularity. Let's take our resources out of contention. What would have been really nice right there is some metal, but I think food's going to work for us just as well, isn't it? Wait, there are combat cards worth more than 2. That's fun. Really just hoping we don't get attacked for one more turn. Alani was probably the biggest threat. Nordic could still attack us, but Nordic wants that power star. I don't think they're going to attack us. We want the power star too. Two food and a pop. Go Polanias. They used the factory card down here. I mean, you get 2 resources and you get metal, right? Take the worker too. Give you a little bit of extra spread. Although you have to spend the popularity. Oh, you have no power, so you can't produce. There's not really an elegant way to get the metal we need without putting it at risk here with Nordic. All right, there's our power star. There's our enlist star. Not going for mechs in this game, I don't think. Gotta start moving. We've got to get some combats. You can pick up this encounter if nobody takes it. Would take it though. I don't think anybody can. Lonnie used their factory card last time. Lonnie is nowhere close to covering bid. Nobody is. I mean, we're 2 ahead of Albion. We've got to beat them by 14, but we're gonna get a nice little jump in points here in a minute. Nobody on a tunnel that we can fight. Oh, someone on a tunnel we can fight. They brought a worker with them. Alani is fleeing. This is actually not bad for them right now. I mean, 1 and 2 are the obvious choices. They have no power. Alani goes to 4 stars, but they already have both of their combats. We have none of them. People can suicide on us now is the problem. We needed that power star. Finally takes that encounter. Ooh. Can't pay popularity, so just has to take the $2 and 1 pop. Nordic moving to the village. attacking Polania. Heaven forbid I get something useful. Oh, nice bluff out of Nordic. So Polania had no power, so Nordic was assured a victory there. We need a couple combats now. The obvious candidate is Nordic right here on the factory. Might be able to make a play here as well. What did Nordic take? Nordic took $2 and a pop. Up to 4 now. All right. This would do, obviously. Gonna keep them together, even though it gives up a territory. And we want the popularity, and it gives us an upgrade, which, you know, is nice. Okay, combat cards we're probably not going for. Let's do the pop, so to give ourselves a little leeway if we need to do that. And we can trade our way to mechs now. It's the other consequence. Alright, what are we up on Albion? We're up 9. We need 7 more. Okay, what's Polonia's game here? You want their food back? Are they just counting on the fact that Nordic's not going to spend power in all likelihood because they want the power star? I mean, what's the upside here? Nope. Nordic willing to spend the 1 power and the 5 because now they can... They have 2 metal. If they have a metal somewhere... Oh, Nordic messed up though, because they have to spend 1 more power to produce their metal and their workers. That's why it was good to be at 14. Spend another 5. Good grief. Think Nordic has any good cards left, guys? That is the question. What do we have to beat Nordic by? 5? That's not a problem. We get a couple more stars and bump Nordic a couple places. We'll get that. 8. I mean, you can spend 7 power anyway, yeah. If Nordic has bad cards, we can end it. Or we can play it safe and take people's army. Yeah, I wish it was a good game. Don't have the cards. We can take the gamble here. If Nordic lets us. Can throw 7 power and a 4 and 7 power and a 3. This mech isn't going to help us at all. They just drew an extra card there. Give us a 5. Give us a 5. Come on. Oh, it was a 2. All right. I mean, no one's going to end it, right? Melania can't get their last building. Albion's nowhere close. We're going to play it cautious here. Go People's Army. All right. Let's see what happens here. We're vulnerable to a suicide, though. Someone tries to gift us 2 combat stars. They're surprised I didn't end it. Don't have the cards, guys. I mean, I should have done the math, but I don't think I could have dropped out of tier 2 and covered the bid. And the only way I could have covered the bid is if I'd done this. I'd gone here. So let's see what Nordic does. All right, we're gonna have to drop out of tier 2 then. If we want to take the factory, and I think we need the factory. Albion plays the 4 and the 5. Right now at 54. Maybe we should have gambled. Two buildings. I mean, we can beat Albion in the fight. Okay, we got to clear 5 over Nordic, which if we get... We can't drop out of tier 2 and do it, though, is the problem. Okay, let's do the math here. We need 5 on Nordic. Currently up 5, so we need 10 clear ahead of Nordic. Maybe 11. We've got 10 wrapped up in tier 2. So can we do this? Let's see, we could pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories. right? And 2 stars. If we pick up 6 territories, that's 12, and 2 stars is 18, but we lose 10. That's 8. That gets us to 62. It drops Nordic down to 57. That's 5 ahead of Nordic. Is that right? Ooh. We have to hit Albion there if we do that. So we take Nordic doesn't lose a territory. You're right, Kaz. But we can hit Albion with 1, so we drop a worker here, take the mech here. That's 1 worker, 2 workers. We can't take anything away from Nordic for the most part. Nordic end. And enlist. Okay, it's going to be close because we can take 6 away from Albion. 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get Albion down to 45. Which means we just have to clear. Actually, a little bit more than that because they have 2 resources. I think that's 44. Take away this point plus 10 more. We get Albion down to 44. That's fine. Melania, we don't have to worry about. The only question is, can we do Nordic? Nordic doesn't lose a territory. You guys are right. So we have to get to, will we win the tiebreaker with Nordic right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tied on units, it would come down to power. Who can move? Melania can move. This is where having People's Army instead of Township, it comes in. It's kind of rough. So let's see what we pick up. We're going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 territories. There's 1 worker there, 2. I don't have a 5. Okay, so let's gamble and say Nordic doesn't have a 5. If Nordic doesn't have a 5, we can take a worker, leave it here, do a 1v1 against Nordic. Okay, Nordic's already played 2 5s. We gamble that they don't have another one. We can pick up 1, 2. Leave a worker here, and here, a mech here, and a mech here, and a mech here. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is hard to keep track of. Okay, mech, 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 worker, worker, worker. So that's 1, 2. I think so. I'm just trying to see if Nordic doesn't have another 5, if it's even enough. 1, okay. This mech and this worker goes here and here. That's 4 territories I pick up. This mech and this worker goes here and here. That's 5, 6 territories I pick up. I go to 7 territories here. I get 2 stars. 7 territories times 2 is 14. Plus 2 stars is 20. I'm going to lose 10 and then gain 20. Oh, gosh, this is so freaking close. Is it enough over Albion? Enough over Albion. Do I have to take this? Because what would be the alternative? I can't take anything else away from Nordic. All right. Or just trade pop. No guts, no glory, guys. Oh, that gives us a point, guys, because we pick up another resource. 51. Okay, so we're going to pick up 2 stars. It's 57. And the factory is 6. Do I have to gamble still that Nordic doesn't have a 5? I don't. So 2 stars gets me to 57. The factory gives me 6. That's 63. And the territory gives me 65. But if I don't pick up the territory, that's 63 and I'm short. Oh. So 2 stars is 6. That's 57. I'm going to pick up the factory. That's 63. It's 1 short. I really hope Nordic doesn't have another 5. I mean, if Nordic... All right. Another 5? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess next time we're going to trade for some popularity. But we lost an extra popularity, so it's not going to do it. I bring the worker, I'm short, right, guys? Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't attack Nordic. He's right. Nordic wasn't going to lose a territory, so I didn't have to attack Nordic. Oh, I missed it. Missed it. So what's Nordic gonna do? Probably attack the factory, right? I have to throw. Yeah, but Rimba bossed. Since Nordic wasn't going to lose that territory, I should have just attacked Albion again. Could have sent that one mech up here instead of down here, and I would have won. $16 ahead of Albion. Yeah. Nordic is just sitting on so much right here. And People's Army, unfortunately, does me absolutely no good at this moment. Everything's hemmed in because of Township. I'm just going to get suicided apart now. Albion back into range. I mean, there's no way Nordic doesn't take the factory this turn. How far away is Nordic from ending? They need an enlist and an objective. Need 2 workers on food. And I can't get townships, so my mobility is severely limited here. What are you gonna do, Nordic? This game went in a very weird direction. Nordic. Nordic's got to worry about Albion, though, so that gives us a little bit of hope. Maybe not much. Lonnie will be nice and build a building for you. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I trade for 2 pop and then Polani builds a building. Man. Missed it. I missed it. Thing is, I can't invade Nordic's base. I can't knock him off lakes. I can't get to here. There's just really very little way I can take coins away from Nordic. Yep, there it is. And I can't get the township mech now. And he's going to seal off my exit with a bunch of workers. Yeah, I'm not going to end for second or whatever this is. Needs to win this, though. That wouldn't have won the game for him. Guess he was just counting on me not to throw. I don't know what to do except trade for popularity, guys. I mean, that's not going to cut it. I mean, that's 13. He gets a leg, so he covers. He covers over me. He doesn't cover over Albion, does he? Where's Albion sitting? 49? He doesn't take the factory there. He beats Albion by like, oh, he only had to clear by 11. Yeah, so I guess that would have done it. Yeah, you're right, Kaz. Oh, there's the building, but it's off of a factory card. Always go township, guys. Always go township before People's Army. I need someone to whittle away at Nordic so I can build a mechan in the game. Lonnie has to do either 2 enlists or 3 workers, which would mean 2 more produces, which would be 3 turns. This is a long game. Ah, drat. Painful turn for Russ. What a mess. Yeah, not going well. Basically, I've got to trade for pop and then work my way back to the factory, right? Oh, I forgot about the upgrade star. How close is Nordic to the upgrade star? Close. Oh, man. Ouch. Ouch. Nordic's up by 12. Okay. And Albion do anything to stop Nordic? Nordic can't get the upgrade this turn. Melania builds a building. It's over, but they lose. Just need to see somebody whittle away at Nordic. That's a good start. And the factory, come on. And the factory. No, not the factory. Why not the factory? I mean, you can't retreat to a lake when you're on lakes, obviously. There are no adjacent lakes in this game, so Nordic loses 2 territories this turn. In all likelihood. Still up on us by 10 points. Oh, they win that one. Let's just finish your list like normal people. Nordic can end next turn. But they can't. Not anymore. I don't know how this game's going to end. Yeah, I had a chance to end it and win it cleanly and decisive. Hey, QB man. With sacks, generally you want to go for mechs, workers, hopefully 2 objectives and a couple combats. So try to end the game quickly. Bluff combats when you need to. Try to get some cheap ones. Building out of Albion would end it, but he can't use his factory card. Oh, what happened? How did he end it? Z upgrade. He got oil. I think he got oil off the encounter. He did. Oh, good game, Rye Pitch. Good game. All right. Well played, all.